everybody, and welcome to Suika Game. And this is an emergency stream because I actually wanted to play Beacon Pines, and I thought we had 2 endings left, and we did. But what I did not know was that there are 3 endings, right? And we got 1 ending in the stream before the last stream, and there were 2 more left. And I thought, oh, those 2 are probably gonna be at least the same length as the one we experienced. But turns out they were super short because they weren't the right endings. We got the right ending in the very beginning at the first stream. So now I have to improvise and do something else because I cannot stream Beacon Pines because it's over. So I'm now gonna play Suika Game, a nice relaxing game that you can always play. And yeah, the goal is to get a watermelon. A watermelon. I'm excited if we can get there. Like, I'm not even sure if you can get 2 watermelons, but it would be nice if we could even get 1. I mean, my best score is 2,482, which is a bit, I mean, it is good, I think, isn't it? I think it's a good score. Sometimes I feel like I'm only playing this game because of the music. Isn't it always like this? If a game has good music, it's already half the deal. You just need to find more games with good music. But it's harder than you think. I mean, how do you know if a game has good music in the beginning? You're not gonna just take any game just because of the music after all either, are you? No, of course not. So you first have to find some that you're interested in. But if you're interested in the game but the music is ass, you're probably still gonna play the game. So yeah, it's a really just a lucky scenario if you find a game with good music. That was my philosophical take on it. And the reason I titled this stream, my cat is as fat as the watermelon we get. Not just because I'm a huge poet. Really just a leading poet of my time. Which has been lasting for centuries upon centuries upon centuries upon centuries upon you know, you get what I mean. No, it's actually kind of true. You know, I'm gonna tell you a story. I have a cat, right? And my cat is a bit fat. Like not that fat, you know, not obese fat. It's not like the videos you see on YouTube where they have like cats that are fat to the point of not being able to move, where it's kind of like really just neglect and not good, not nice stuff. No. He's just a bit chubby, you know? He's chubby. He's healthy, but he's a bit chubby. So, and my cat is not allowed in certain rooms, you know? But he, of course, doesn't really care, and if you just leave the door open, he just ends up running into whatever room. And then a few days ago, I had this, scenario. I forgot to close the door, and my cat ran into into one of these rooms that it's not allowed in. And I'm like, bro, get out! He just lays down onto the floor and just looks at me with those sleepy eyes like, well, you know, you're not actually sleepy, you're just pretending. You're just pretending. You're doing this for attention. And so what did I do? I, of course, tried to pick him up, but he started growling. He just started growling. And I know he's not... You know if he's seriously growling or not. He wasn't really growling. But he was like growling in discontent, you know? But I hated when he growled. So I didn't pick him up. I tried. At least 10 or 15 times. But he didn't let me pick him up. Not at all. Not at all. So I kept trying and I kept trying, and at some point I was like, bro, I'm just, you know, if you're really angry, then just move. You just move. I'm annoying you, obviously, but you're not moving. Eventually I managed to pick him up and carry him to another room where he like laid down again. And the problem was, because he's so, like, he's not heavy, you can easily pick him up, but if he wants to stay on the ground, if he doesn't want to be picked up, I feel like he makes himself extra heavy, you know? He just relaxes all his muscles, and even if I pick him up then, he just limply hangs in my arms like he's mocking me or something. I guess. I hope it's a normal behavior for a cat. But, yeah. That's what happened recently. So I feel like I'm entitled to, like, tease him a bit with my title. I think I am. I really think I am. How is it looking this far? I'm not sure if we're doing good or not. I already start feeling bad when I see like small berries being trapped underneath. But I don't know how to get rid of them either. It's kind of hard. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Over! Over! Ha! Honey melon. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. This is the one we have before the watermelon. Like, you can see it in the circle of evolution. We need another one of these huge melons. Like honey melons. And then we get a watermelon. They're almost touching. Come on, just a bit lower. There we have it. Oh no! Okay. Okay, yeah, this works too. I guess so. Maybe not. Ah. Huh. Well, well, well. Bad strawberry. Bad evil grape man. But the evil grape man at least has a funny face. Strawberry is just straight up angry. I wonder why. Maybe he's unsatisfied with his skin texture. Because of the seeds in it. Hey Traysand, how are you? How are you? This is an emergency stream because of Beacon Pines ending in a matter of 10 minutes. So I started Suika Game afterwards. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this is tricky. Can I get the left one? No! Okay. I think we lost anyway. Yeah, I think that's it. How can you get so many similar fruits in a whole map, but none of them are touching? I wonder if someone ever managed to get 2 watermelons. I just cannot imagine it. But it has to be possible. I'm sure someone who's really skilled did it at some point. Will I get to do it at some point? I don't think so. But it's okay. My goal is to get 1 watermelon. The one and only. I'm doing great. Yeah! Yeah! Good news. So, how is your guys' Friday going? Well, I know it's a pretty turbulent week. A lot has happened this week. Ah. I wonder if we get them touching at some point. Well, so what else happened this week aside from my fat cat once again having a tantrum? There were some pretty big VTuber news, right? There was 2 graduations. 2 it was. 2 graduations in 1 week. That's just crazy. Anasi Mume and Gargura. 2 really big ones. That was pretty sad. But I felt like with these 2, it was, it felt like it was coming for some time now. Like there were some indicators, I think. So I hope you're all doing okay. And I'm gonna get a watermelon no matter how many evil great men stand in my way. My Friday was good. I was doing work for university. Oh, that's good, that's good. Stay diligently working toward your goals. Also, it's really nice to feel productive, right? Wow! Totally planned. Totally planned. No coincidences at all. Oh, come on! Yeah. Pure skill. Pure skill there. Ha. So, now that Beacon Pines has come to an end, I have to find a new stream game. But good for you! I already found one! But it's actually gonna be more of a filler game until I have the one actually planned, all said and done. And it's gonna be an escape room game. So it's gonna have some more riddles. So I'm really into riddle solving these days. We're gonna get there. Just have to keep the yellow one touching the peach one. Huh? How can this happen? Okay, weird. Escape room sounds nice. Yay, happy you think so. I know it's not for everyone, like not everyone's cup of tea. Because of course it might not be that much like action driven. But I think it's pretty funny to solve like riddles together. So how? Three and all divided by evil grape mans. I told you, they're pure evil. They're behind everything. Maybe if we get another pineapple up here, maybe that will work. I'm just gonna use the right side for my trash bin. Yeah! But we have to get the bottom cleared out. Not the evil grape man again. I'm gonna find some sort of enemy in every game. Gonna find out eventually. But the cool thing about the escape room game is it's actually gonna be it's gonna be themed. It's gonna fit my theme of being a witch. I'm not sure yet how much, but at least the voice actor in the trailer sounded pretty funny. And if it sounds funny, then it's good. Wow. 1,500 only. I have to try a different strategy, I think. I have to beat my own score. And I of course have to get a watermelon. That's the most important thing. There are now almost daily new trailers for the Switch too. Hey, isn't it gonna come out in May? No, in June, I think. When was the release date again? Switch to release date. June 5th. Okay, no. Still over a month. Okay. I just noticed there are now daily new trailers for games that come out on the Switch. I think the last one I saw was for Hitman. No. Some cat, buttered cat or something. Something like that. I'm still not really convinced to get the Switch 2. Not with the games costing like almost $100. But I just wonder how it's gonna be taken by the public. I mean, on the internet, many people say that they're not gonna get it out of protest alone. But who knows if everyone who says this will pull through in the end. After all, it's everyone's own decision. But gaming on the Switch 2 seems to be really expensive. Anyway, I'm happy there are more games coming out for the Switch 1. Now you probably have to say it, or do you have to say it? If you just say Switch now, is it gonna be assumed that you're talking about the first version, or do you have to also put a name on it, or else it's gonna be like misleading because people think you're talking about the new one? To be sure, I'm gonna just add Switch 1. Yeah. There's Tomodachi Life coming out for the Switch 1. My personal highlight. Up until now, at least. I will probably not get it at launch, just for the price. Yeah, that's a good idea. I was also thinking, after the initial hype, it might get reduced. Or maybe wait for some sort of event sale. Isn't it cheaper on like Black Friday deals or even Christmas? I mean, many people have a lot of games on their like backup library, so it's not really needed to have it right away. Except you really want to play Mario World, like Mario Kart World. Which does seem pretty cool, but personally I think I can wait a bit. But what I'm also really curious to see what happens with indie games. I mean, official prices are much higher now on the Switch too. But like for Nintendo only games, like mainline games, Donkey Kong and Mario and such stuff. But what happens to indie games? Indie games that come out on the Switch too. I really want to compare if they have different prices depending on Switch 1 and Switch 2. Because I don't know how they would justify this. If it's the same, like literally the same game, but just different console. No. What I also found, I feel like the cherries are the heaviest. If you push them into something, they're always gonna find a way to slide through. Huge ones not so much, they're like huge, like air balloons. And this was good. This looks promising. Why do we always manage to get them separated? There we go. This high intensity gaming. Wow. Oh. Really? Oh. It was a grape, man. It was the grape, man. Grape. Always a grape. So insane gameplay! You're right, the sniper down. This here is some next level stuff. Forget professional league gamers. Forget like faker and stuff. This is the real deal here. One day I'm gonna play it with a heart rate pick up machine thingy, and then it's gonna skyrocket because of the high intensity gameplay. Yeah, so Beacon Pines is really over, huh? It's really sad. It lasted pretty long, I think. Longer than I thought. But I'm still pretty sad that it's over. Because it turned out that the story was really good and the music was good. And as I just explained, find a good game that you're interested in and that has good music. Impossible! In most cases. So then you find one and then it's over and then it's like, oh, shit, how do I get a simpler experience? But it's better this way than like hanging on to it for too long. Because that always happens to me. I'm really guilty with this one, but I tend to, like, if I like a story or like an anime or something, if I really like it and I'm immersed in it, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna binge watch this now. This is so good. I have to like split it up into multiple days. And then I get like to the last 5 episodes or so. And then I'm like, oh my god, no, it's ending, but I'm so immersed. I cannot just let this end now. And then I just instead of watching every day 1 episode, I extend it to a few days, 1 episode, and then 1 episode a week, and eventually it's like, okay, this episode or these episodes I'm gonna hold on to after like some event in the future that I'm like not so much looking forward to. And then I'm like, okay, once I get this event done with, like as a reward, I'm gonna watch the episodes. And then I'm gonna get it done with. And then I'm like, oh, but I don't want it to end yet. I'm gonna find another event in the future. And I'm gonna put it as a reward for this one. And before I know it, a year has passed and I have not seen the ending of the anime. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Because I don't know what happened last time. I would have to watch the whole series over again. Which is actually a good idea, but now I don't know if I would be as immersed as back then. So, my point is, if you're immersed in something, then just watch it or play it or whatever right away. Don't wait for the right moment. There is never a right moment. There is never a right moment. There's only later moments that you're just gonna procrastinate and never find an ending to. So, yeah. I should maybe start watching anime again. But I don't really have much time. Is that the one playing Suika Game? But there's just so many things to do. So much cool stuff. If the evil grape man didn't ruin it once again. Yeah. Down, down, down. Yeah. No. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. Dun, dun, dun. Nice drop. Thank you, thank you. That's the intense gaming experience I'm talking about. Ha! Now this looks good. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna have to focus. We're gonna have to focus to get the watermelon. Focus up. Oh. Could it maybe drop? Huh? Okay, okay. Time to breathe. Time to breathe. For the next intense session. Also, my controller is still not working 100% well. I still have, like, controller drift to the left. Sometimes, like... Yeah, right now. I didn't move it. But it's okay. It's an extra challenge. To add more to the super intense gaming experience. Wow. Thank you, dear. There. Oh. Okay, that wasn't my original plan, but fine with me, I guess. Okay, apple. You can go here. Okay, we have to get another one of these. Whatever this thing is, I think it's an orange. I think. I'm not so sure. There. Okay, super intense gaming movement. Let's go. Ah, this worked calmer than I thought. Sometimes they just spring around. Huh? Oh my god, I get one of these up there. Okay, this is gonna be a bit difficult. We're gonna have to get a pineapple up here touching this one. So we need 2 peaches. So... Oh? I'm scared that it's gonna like lock me out or shut down because of the pineapple pushing up. This is not the best position. Okay, I think I should lock this off. For safety purposes. Oh! And I should not hover over here. Whenever I see like a detective movie, I always think like, wouldn't it be so cool to be a detective? Like just solve riddles all day. But then I realize that solving the riddle doesn't even go for the best detective in just 1.5 hours. Like how long a movie is. It would take weeks or even months. And it's gonna take millennia until my controller stops drifting to the left, even though I'm not touching anything. But yeah. Still a nice imaginatory scene. Closest we can get to it is playing escape room. I think it's the most dangerous of those two. You have to somehow dissolve them. Nicely, but dissolve them. But let's talk about the endings of Pecan Pines. So we have 3 endings. We have him exploding into confetti. We have him like Sharper Valentine, aka Solomon, aka the founder, aka the man who drinks hard drinks for a hard man. And so I think, yeah, one time he got exploded into confetti. One time he got transformed into ashes and blown away. And one time he got turned into a baby. Now it's debatable what of this is the best ending. Of course, the good ending and the one with all of the like storytelling and stuff was the one where he turned into a baby, but still. Isn't it kind of weird that he turned into a baby though? They could have turned him into a frog or something. That would have made for a great change. But no, I think my favorite ending is still that he turned into a baby, because he ended up in a position where it was like the cave diver meme where only his shoes were sticking out anymore. Game was so good. It was so creative, so well written. I enjoyed it a lot. Baby ending is the funniest. Definitely. And I loved his expression, like you could still see that it's him. Because he just looked so fucked up, even like so pissed off, even as a baby. Also, it was kind of like a fitting ending to him having his ego drip and then suddenly he's just turning into a baby. Oh, I might not should have put the grape there. Well, you're not gonna move. Yeah. Just one more. Oh. Yeah? Yeah! Yeah. But I don't think we can continue it over there. Seriously, I think we should continue over here. We're gonna use this side as the trash can. Here, here. Huh. Looks like something. Okay. I hope this serves as a blocker for them not to move much further up. Cool, cool. Also, I got told that during the last Beacon Pines livestream, somehow the chat ended, like... Chat ended appearing in my chat here in the stream. Like the YouTube chat. Somewhere again, like against the end. Yeah. So that seems to be a common problem. And it seems to be a problem with my recording software, so I'm working on it. Yeah. But I think it's some connection issue. I might have to contact the support. But the good thing is, it seems to be a timeout issue, so for the first few hours, we should be good. Okay, now we have 2 pineapples, but we can't get into that. I am scared of putting stuff into the middle. Because it's only gonna block more. But... okay. As to be expected. It's already blocking it. Okay, such a weird way. Being stacked on top of each other. Okay. That was just a warm-up. But this round we're gonna get a watermelon. Easy watermelon. Okay, gonna do it in chronological order. The big ones to the left and the small ones to the right. Not this way! Okay. Still save it. Here, maybe here. It's ridiculously hot these days. Like weather-wise, it's too warm for a witch. I might have to keep traveling to other galaxies to cool off regularly. But it shouldn't be this warm yet. Isn't it supposed to be still cold? I think so. Okay, this is really clean. Would be nice if we could keep it as clean. Please? Maybe. Oh? This would be perfect. Perfect chain reaction. Yeah! Hey, look at this! Either we're really lucky. Yeah, I think we're just really lucky. We're really lucky. Really lucky. Okay, keep the luck up. Seems like we have a lucky penny ready. Not the unlucky penny. Here. Here. And here. Come on, you could have... Just go to the right. I know you actually want to go to the right, right? Right? For sure you want to. Get over there! Yeah! Oh. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna transform this one yet because of the grape transfer. Like if we get a strawberry, we could transform the strawberry into grape, the grape into this one, and then this one into the one that's next. So this has to go here. I'm scared it'll kick these things away. But... Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Huh. Okay, cherry. Oh, that was not the plan. Just have it all laid out. No! Why? Why are you like this? Okay. Huh? At this point, it's just straight up mockery. For real? Okay, we gotta stay calm. It's a rage-inducing game with its high-intensity gameplay. That was clear from the start. You have to have nerves made out of steel to play this. Don't get fooled by the nice music. Oh? Okay. That soothed my anger. Why? Just why? It is Friday, my dudes. Oh, this worked. Yeah, I have to say more punchlines. It's Friday, my dudes. What are your plans for the weekend? Weekend. It's Friday. Everybody get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday. Oh my god. I have to stop. I don't even know if these are the right lyrics. I hope I got it somewhat right. Watermelon, yeah! All thanks to the magic of my singing, like, totally. That must have been it. I have no plans. Well, that's a good thing though. Better have no plans than bad plans. I have no really plans. I have no real plans either. Just gonna work on some more content and on some other stuff. And hopefully eat something good. I kinda have been craving Korean fried chicken recently. Ever since someone mentioned it on stream. But I don't think there's a place to get it. But that's okay. Oh, we didn't beat our best score. That has to change. You know when sometimes you're just too lazy to cook or get something and then you just end up eating whatever and... Or like even if you're like craving something unhealthy, but you want to eat healthy and then you eat something healthy, but still crave something unhealthy. And then you're just gonna, like, I always do this. I always just pull up a video of someone eating the food, whatever I want on YouTube. Like, not straight up mukbangs or something. I just want to see the food. And then I just watch the food for a bit. That's a good substitute. I think this would also work in a, like... If you're on a diet or something, I think it could work. But it might also have the opposite effect. Like, would be pretty bad if you then like end up not being able to forget the food anymore. I think I have noticed this recently. I think I put too much focus on food. Because I really like food. Like, good food is such a mood boost for me. Like, have good food and my mood is boosted. But if there's bad food, my mood is not so good. On the other hand, if there's good food, I'm gonna look forward to it the whole day. Which is maybe a bit crazy, but I might just be programmed this way. And maybe in total it would be better to just not care at all. Like, whatever is, if there's good food, if there's bad food, you just don't care. But I think everyone has bad habits. But I'm not even sure if it's considered a bad habit. I don't even think so. But I guess it depends on what's a bad habit for you. I mean, for example, I've been really interested in some analog horror series these days. Which is kind of bad, like a bad habit, because I can't really deal well with horror. Like, it's not good for me. I I get scared easily. But it's so interesting. So interesting. Especially a well-made analog horror series. And they're super interesting and have like cryptic messages, and then you look at what people have analyzed about it, and then there's a website link and stuff. Which I would never be able to click on myself, but I think it's not as horrific if you watch like other people talk about it. That's the good thing. Also with horror games. I think I'm never gonna play a horror game. But watching a horror game is a different thing. Because I think I just blocked the only way we could have reunited this middle yellow one with one of these ones. But I wanted it to go over there. Maybe if we like, can we shoot it over? No, apparently not. So I think watching horror games played by someone else not as bad, because someone else is playing. But you still get to experience the lore. The lore. Yeah. So yeah. Though I would have really liked to do a horror game as like special for Halloween, because it would fit so well. But I'm not sure if I can handle that. Also depends on what type of horror, I think. I mean, there's more like horror games with like jump scares and stuff. And then there's ones with just a really eerie vibe to it. And nothing really happens, but you like learn about the story or something. But I'm not sure which one are worse. Better not find out. I like atmospheric horror games. Why is that? Do you like the constant chill you have while running along the hallways or whatever? Or because it's more calm? Maybe I should do one as a like special someday. That would have to be a huge special then. For me to not be able to sleep anymore. I like the eerie feeling. Oh, that's nice. Good reasoning. Eerie feeling definitely has a charm to it. And as I said, it's just something about it makes it interesting. Planned. I think my first like connection points to horror back in the days, I think Slenderman was really hyped up. I never played it. But I think many people played it. At least many YouTubers back in the day. But back then, this was the hugest, horrific thing. But looking back at it, it's not that creepy, is it? You just run around the like a forest, collect some notes, and occasionally there's like a fuzzy screen, and then the creepy Slenderman comes around. But that's about all of it. But I guess that was, once again, like... I'm not sure if they even had jump scares. Maybe it was more of an atmospheric game too then. But yeah, then later... I think that was the time when Five Nights at Freddy's was more hyped. I was really interested in that when I was younger. Like, especially the lore. Like, I mean, the games are just jump scary games. They're not... I mean... Yeah, jump scares and all, but I guess it's more about the lore. It's more about the lore. But at some point, I lost like touch what the lore was about. Because it kept, like, I don't know, by now it has like so many games, I think. I never really played it either. I think I've never really played one. One I played once, but I got like stuck at one of the levels. I never finished it because it was too hard for me. I don't even know what it was. What it was called. I think it was... Maybe it was the fourth one? In the sister location or something. But yeah. I remember playing that together with a friend. And we were both like trying to compete this weird level. And we were both failing all the time. Eventually, we just gave up. I mean, watching videos on the lore on YouTube is a lot more efficient anyway. But there's so many videos, so much lore out there. I don't know how you can keep up with it. But there are some cool let's plays out there of it. Yeah, I also never played it, but watched it on YouTube back in the day. Yeah. I think I watched a few let's play episodes of some larger YouTuber. Cause I think it was so big back then that it was like, and it even was around Halloween time. Everyone was just playing it. Everyone, even though they normally don't do horror games either. But then it was just fun to see them do something out of their like comfort zone. I like FNAF's design. The lore get pretty convoluted. It got so messy somehow. But I think cause they at first it was just 1, 2, 3 games. Then at the 4th one I think it started. They also made books on it. They made like spin-off games. There are so many now. They made weird spin-offs that you don't even know if they are lore accurate or not. It's still interesting, but it's by now so complicated that no one can really grasp it. Except they like sit down for over a week and just study what happened in what timeline and whatnot. And then something else drops. And then everything gets messed up again. And oh my god, all the theories were wrong. Because actually we have overlooked one detail. And that is that, I don't know, William Afton's shoes are actually not purple but blue. A blue shade. And that's important because... And then it goes on and on and on. Which is also beautiful in its own way that like a horror game series could like evolve into something so big. But yeah, I cannot keep up with it anymore. I don't think I want to either because I would have to invest so much time. But still, oftentimes I see like new videos about it, like new theory videos, and then I'm like, oh, it's still going. They're still making stuff. And still people are analyzing it. And I remember there were speculations back in the day when the original creator like handed over that it might stop now, but no, it got bigger. It got much bigger. Hello! world. Hey there, Mexican fighter, how are you? Hello world. Are you trying to teach us how to program a computer? I heard that's one of the first things you learn if you learn programming. I think. Yeah, we finished Beacon Pines and now we're here. This is an emergency stream because the Beacon Pines stream, which was supposed to last at least an hour, ended up being 10 minutes. So yeah, this is the replacement. Or the follow-up replacement. Which is me yapping while playing Suika Game. I mean, me sharing my high-intensity gameplay of Suika Game. Definitely comparable to top-tier gamers in competitive scenes. Did you see that? That was skill. That was skill. And we're gonna get another watermelon. And if it's the last thing that I do. And afterwards I really have to like search up if someone once in their lifetime managed to get 2 watermelons. Which would be crazy. Hey, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. I'm good, I'm really good. Cause it's Friday. No, I'm really good. Really happy. Gonna get the watermelon one way or another. We did it once, we can do it again. So, then the next game after Beacon Pines is gonna be an escape room game, as I told you. And after that, I'm like, this escape room game, I think it's pretty niche. I don't think it's very popular. I didn't see much on it. But that doesn't matter. We're here to get new stuff, like new experiences. But it's actually just to full time until I get like the one... Until I set up everything with the one game that is planned. And that's a huge game. A huge game that's really, really popular. And I've never played such a game. So we're gonna be excited what will happen. If I'm gonna fail right at the beginning or what will happen. Yeah. Just as a teaser. Gonna be interesting. Yep, I think also you are right about programming. I don't know about programming, by the way. Oh, cool, I was right, yay! That was some trivia. I'm not sure either about programming, but you pick up something like along the way every now and then on the internet. At least enough to sound like you know something. Occasionally. I might have like... Maybe I should have lied too. Maybe I should have just told you that I'm like a crazy king programmer. Like the best programmer in the world. Would you have believed me if I told you? Then I would have explained the hello world thing. And that would have been the proof. But now the opportunity's gone. Should I should. I have to write this down to think of it again in the future. Not that I would lie, hahaha. Never. Not me. Yep, I saw a little of your Beacon Pine stream. I was like, wow, why she streamed so little? Then I realized, yeah. The only time I once streamed so little was... And this is actually a funny story. I played Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and I actually also intended for the stream to last longer. And it was 10 minutes in and my battery ran out, like my controller battery. And then I couldn't move anymore, so I had to end the stream by like technical issues. So that was pretty funny, but I learned from it. I think it was a beginner mistake. I learned from it, and the consequences are now that always before I stream, I make sure that my controller battery is loaded. Yeah, that I loaded it, that it's full. And yeah, I hope it won't happen again. Otherwise, I now told you that I learned from it. And then it's gonna happen again. So I have to be extra careful now. You have something with watermelons? Yesterday you were hitting a lot of the watermelon, now this. I mean, watermelons are pretty tasty, and if you think about it, watermelons are not just tasty, but also super healthy. They are almost only made out of water. That's why they're called watermelon. So, they're good to stay hydrated in the summer. And they're tasty. And they have a cute face on them. Right there in the circle of evolution. So yeah, watermelons are nice. What's not to like about big, juicy watermelons? Yep, I would have believed you. After all, you make your own model. Oh, thank you. I don't know anything about programming though. So now I gave myself away. Yeah, about my model though. I only put it together. Like I'm not getting any credit for the looks of it. Those are just items I found for free on the internet. But it took some time to get into the software to put it all together. And into the other softwares you need. There's a lot of softwares you need. But I'm pretty happy with the end result. Yeah. Oh. Come on, Tuts. Another. There. Maybe this can like fall through. Oh, almost. Also, by the way, I noticed, like you were there in the chat yesterday too, Mexican Fighter. I noticed that, like someone told me that my chat bugged. Like the end of the stream, the chat, it was not loaded onto my stream chat. Which kind of sucks because I thought everyone stopped writing. But everyone on YouTube was still writing. But I found that it's an issue with the software. And yeah. I'm still looking for a solution. But the good thing is, it seems to be a timeout issue, so only for long streams. Just have to be mindful, and otherwise, if this, like, I redid the connections, I did everything new, so maybe it is saved now. I also updated the streaming software, but there was nothing regarding this issue in the release notes, so I don't think it has been fixed. But I'm still gonna see now if it happens again. I hope not. I'm gonna pay attention to it from now on. Otherwise, I have to contact the support. I have to be like a Karen. I want to speak to the manager. No, jokes aside. I'm gonna nicely contact support if it happens again. But maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Oh, it was me. Oh, thank you then. Thank you. No. Someone in the first Suika Game stream once said it. And I'm gonna have to, like, say it again. Quote. Rest in peaches. Rest in peaches. I don't think there's any saving anymore. Angry fruit. Almost. Almost. But it was just another warm-up. Another warm-up for the round 2 of getting the watermelon. Everything that I don't get the watermelon is just a warm-up. That way, I can never actually lose. Huh. I'm such a genius. Honestly, if I were customer support, I would just block you and not answer you. Like, she is a VTuber, she can resolve it. No! Why can't I resolve it just because I'm a VTuber? I'm not in a huge company. I don't have any resources. I'm a small VTuber. How can I resolve it? Okay, but honestly speaking, I think people in customer support are really like... They have a hard time. I think we have to understand if people in customer support are a bit annoyed at times. Which of course is never an excuse to be rude, but I think customer support is a hard field of job to work in. Because not everyone's a nice customer. Like me. Oh, and that bounced off right off that grape. It might actually be just a foamy. It also looks kind of foamy. In any case, I wouldn't eat the grape. The grapes are unproportionally big. Yeah, the cousin of my ex was in customer support and it was on call almost all the time, even in his house. Even in his house? That's crazy. Wow, those are some gruesome job like terms. Even at home. That's pretty bad. You should have free time at home, not be on like the phone for customer support all the time. So honestly, I would block you like, oh no, it's Night Nugget again. Hey, it would be the first time. It would be the first time. I have never contacted customer support before. When I said like a Karen, it was a joke. It was a joke, everybody. I'm not actually like a Karen. Actually, I'm too shy to contact customer support. It would be like my last choice of like doing. The last thing I would do. But I think people in customer support aren't allowed to block customers. Even the annoying ones. Though it might even be a good thing to invent them. Huh. Don't think it has... like it leaves the company with a good image then though. Not sure. Not sure. Let's just all be glad that we don't have to do customer support. But yeah, regarding VTubers, these 2 graduations this week, they've been pretty crazy in my opinion. Like pretty emotional. But I think it's interesting how everyone has like an own style. Oh. Hey, come on! Why so tall? I I mean, like, you have Mume. She did a pretty long stream. A pretty long, emotional stream. Talking to everybody once again. One last time, and then you have Gargura, who did a mini graduation 3D livestream. Where she sang and danced a bit. But in comparison, it ended pretty quickly. But I think that probably was good for everybody's mental health. Like, to not have it drag out too much. Not that Mume's graduation was any less sad. But I think it's good that they get to pick their own graduation style thing and don't have to like follow one strict template. What other VTuber news are there? I don't think other than those two things, I've been well informed this week. Oh, if I just waited a bit longer, I think the apple from the bottom was pushing up. On the other hand, waiting for too long is also wrong. Sometimes have to take a risk. And that's the thing about the good music. I've now been listening to this for almost 2 hours. And it's still good. Still fun to listen to. Even though it keeps looping so much. Sorry, I don't saw VTubers usually. I only watched Gargura funny moments. But yeah, it sounded emotional, her graduation. Yeah. No worries, no worries, no worries. There are so many VTubers, it's impossible to watch many. I also didn't regularly watch them, but I did see some funny clips. And of course, I of course also heard the news about them graduating. Oh? High intensity gaming. Almost. But I still wanted, like in Beacon Pines, I still wanted the old Rolo bag. I wanted the old Rolo bag. He was cool too in his tall form, but he was so much funnier when he was smaller. That was like the OG. And even though you knew the big Rolo was the same Rolo, it felt like a different Rolo. Because he looked so different. but Rolo stopped rolling and started tolling. Like tall, but tolling, haha. So creative, I know. So, what are your plans for the weekend? Yeah. You always like, one more round, one more round, one more round, and then it just keeps escalating from there on out. So, and now, for the highlight of this emergency stream. Oh my god. Come on, stop failing. Stop failing, controller. For the highlight of this emergency stream, I'm now maybe going to announce the escape room game I'm gonna play. A few streams. I don't think it will last long. That's why I also said it's a fuller game. I think maybe 2 to 3 streams. I'm not sure how fast we will make it through. But I will announce the name. If you want to, write 1 in the chat. Come on, write 1 in the chat. I'm gonna be like a professional streamer now. Write 1 in the chat. If we get 2 1s, I will say it. I will spoil the totally secret of what escape room game I'm gonna play. Yeah, nah. Just a bit more. There you go. Roll a bit more. Roll a bit more. Ah, the pain. Oh. Ah. Okay, I think I'm gonna continue on this one. 1! 1! We need 1 more 1. Someone write 1 more 1. Except you don't wanna hear the super secret escape room game. Don't you wanna hear the super secret escape room game? You're curious, right? You're so curious, everybody. How can you not be curious about the super secret escape room game I'm gonna play? Oh! Even the Peach is curious about the super secret escape room game. 1! Yeah, Tricent! The weekend plans are maybe go to La Gloria. It's like natural warm water, natural spa. Oh, that's cool. Is it like an onsen? Okay, but thanks to Tricent and YouTuber Mexican Fighter, I'm now going to announce the super secret escape room game that I'm gonna play. And it's Escape First Alchemist. I'm sure you've never heard of this. You've never heard of this, right? Someone know about this before. Escape First Alchemist. A first-person escape room game. And it's about, like, alchemy. Like, an alchemist. Potions. Potions and stuff. And I'm a witch, you know? Potions and witch. Goes well together. So I thought this must be the game for me. And we're gonna find out. Yay! I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I recently also I've really wanted to play another escape room game. And as we know, if you want to play something, then don't push it till later, because there's never gonna be a better moment when you want to. Okay, maybe now the 2 pineapples. We can surely push them over. Great! Okay. Okay. Focus. Focus. Never heard of it. What is this? You're sort of trapped in the office of an alchemist. And you have a potions book, and you can like make potions, and like it's an escape room game. It has puzzles and stuff. Like it's just an escape room game, but it's themed with alchemy, like a bit magical, a bit potion like. It's an escape room game. It's an escape room game, but it fits my theme, I think. Oh my god. And the trailer to it had a funny speaker, like a funny voice actor. So I hope that the game is gonna be just as funny. But we're gonna see. It did look pretty fun. And finally, I get more riddles to challenge my mind. My genius mind. It looks interesting. Yeah, it does, right? I thought so too. Definitely pretty exciting. I'm sure it has some good riddles in there. And we're of course also gonna find out what the lore is. Like, why are we trapped in there? Are we gonna be the next big alchemist? Are we gonna find the thing that turns stone into gold? We might. We might. But we're not gonna find a solution to this game. Because this game is high intensity gaming. I think I need a bit more professional practice. Okay. One more round. I at least need a watermelon to end it. I cannot end it on a, like... Not even a honey melon. Oh, that's not so good. Now riddles! Night Nugget, please, you always surprised me with Beacon Pines not being a cozy game, and now that! Hey! Beacon Pines was a cozy game. It just differs on depending what you define a cozy game as. Define a cozy game. Maybe a horror game can also be a cozy game. Oh, okay, no, they can't. But to be fair, in my opinion, it actually is a cozy game. It actually is a cozy game, even though the story is... Is it dark? I would say the description was pretty accurate. A spooky, cozy game. It's a bit spooky. Because the stories are... Like, the backstory is a bit sad and... Okay, the story generally is a bit... It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. But it's not scary as in you cannot sleep at night stuff. It's more like a... I expected just to be a children's game and now you're saying shit kind of game. But yeah, it should not be a surprise that I like riddles. I already played Escape from Mistwood Mansion after all. Successfully. After, I think I took way longer than other people. I mean, I like riddles. This doesn't mean that I'm good at riddles. I like them though. I like them. I might just take a bit. Might just take a bit to solve them. But on the other hand, surprises are good, aren't they? It would be boring if everything is as it seems. Need some variation in life. And I'm here to bring you everyone, to bring you guys the best variety entertainment possible. Best surprises. I'm here to bring you that surprise entertainment. Maybe that's my niche then. I've not been able to name it. I think it's variety. I'm not sure how you classify niches though. Who needs a niche anyway? I'm gonna be my own niche. The fat cat talk over watermelon knees. But the good thing about Escape First Alchemist is when I looked through the options, this one looked the least scariest. Which is not why I picked it, to be fair. But it's also not something I'm not happy about, you know? I I didn't actively look for it, but I happily take it. Even though scary things are interesting. Maybe a scary game would be a good collab game. Like, would not have been... Like, it wouldn't be as scary then. Huh. Ideas over ideas and more ideas. I already have so much to do. Yeah. Gonna be pretty busy over the next few weeks, I think. I'm gonna adjust the streaming schedule. But don't worry. There's lots of fun content on the way. And yeah, I wish the day was like as long, like I wish one day was as long as a whole week. Cause I have so many things I wanna do. Like, I mean, there are so many things, really. Like cool content ideas, but this also takes time, you know? Also takes a lot of time. To think about stuff and do stuff. And design stuff. And then work and then work out. How do you make time for working out? But I have to get a bit more strict again on working out. And then other stuff like learning languages. I would like to put time aside to learn more languages. Hey Night Nugget, can you recommend me what cozy game should I play? I am tired of playing horror gore games. Oh, hey Lawrence Mancada. Okay, relatable, totally relatable. What are good cozy games? If you haven't watched it already, I still am gonna recommend Beacon Pines' cozy game, even though it's a bit spooky. Maybe watch the trailer first before you play it, because it has a bit of a spooky story. And it's not 100% cozy, but the art style is pretty cozy and the music is great. And the story is really intriguing too, so that's a recommend. What else is cozy? I think. Let me think. What games are there? Like, if you like, just really to calm down, a little to the left maybe. But that's really a one-of-a-kind thing. It's pretty chill, but it's also more meditative than real gameplay. Other typical cozy games, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is pretty cozy. Yeah. I think those are my recommendations. There must be a lot more cozy games. But how come you play so many gory horror games if you want to get into cozy games? Yeah. Perfect. It depends on what kind of like game style you want to experience too. Like more adventure game. Or still somewhat dungeon crawler elements. I know this might be controversial, but if you have the right dungeon crawler, it can also be cozy. A cozy dungeon crawler. Why, that's not far. One more. We're gonna get the watermelon. The watermelon. It has to happen. It has to happen again. Alright, I watched the trailer and let's just say they're cozy to my opinion. That's nice. Then I recommend it. The art style is so pretty. I'm really so sad Beacon Pines is over. I hope they make a sequel. We're gonna find another cool cozy game. A cool spooky cozy game. I think I might be doing something wrong. I'm just not sure yet what it is. There must be some strategy to it. Oh my god, oh my god. Hold on. Is the chat still appearing? Is the chat still appearing? Oh, it's still appearing. It's still appearing, looking good, okay. Sorry, I have to check. Are we now and done? Otherwise, the YouTube chat gets cut off again. Which would be bad. But it seems that it's working right now. Which means maybe the restart did work. Yeah. Yeah, there are so many things to do. I would also not be opposed to get into some sort of crafty hobby or something. Like, I just really like developing skills, you know? That brings me joy. To get better at something. Or to learn, like, something new. But for that you need time. You need time. Yeah. Bad grape, Mom. Bad grape. Beacon Pine's most hardcore fan. I'm not a hardcore fan. It's not like I've been obsessed with the music. Am I a hardcore fan? I wouldn't say so. I'm say so. Well, but you know, even if I don't have a problem with that, call me hardcore fan all you want. I'm a proud hardcore fan of Beacon Pines. It's a really good game after all. How can you not be a fan of Rolo? How can you not? Like one of the best scenes when he breaks into the perennial harvest center and just starts screaming our harvest of hates while the guy asks him for his name. Such a roller moment. And then he stopped by on his like way out to get more water while being like chased, but he had to stop for water and complained about the cup not being there. Such a cool character. They were all so good. They were all such good characters. I have to stop rambling. I'm just gonna prove your point. Night Nugget, thanks. I'ma play it. And maybe to your next live, I will put my opinion to it. Oh yay! Thank you! Have a lot of fun with it. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. And pay attention to the music and really pay attention to how the music shifts sometimes in emotional scenes. They really did a good job on that too. But yeah, really impressed with that game. I'm starting to learn how to shoot fruits around. So much to that. But you know, one good thing came out of all of this. Like all of this Beacon Pines hype. I now know that it's bagpipes and not piping bags. Though it would have been a logical conclusion that it's called piping bags. Not bagpipes, but piping bags. Okay, no, actually, there are multiple pipes out of one bag. Bagpipes. Well, in some sort of galaxy, my logic was the right one. That's the good thing about being an intergalactic wit. You always get to have that excuse. And even if not, then you just invent one. Not like someone can check anyway. Have you been to multiple galaxies? I think not. So how would you know if what I'm saying is wrong? There's no way. Big Pete's. Oh, that was also one of the best features, by the way. If you like, when you play Beacon Pines and you get to a huge watermelon where there's a huge sign in front of it that says "No touching," go towards it and slap it. Slap the watermelon. It makes a funny sound and it wobbles around, all squishy. So the number one thing to do in the game: you see a watermelon, you slap it. For good luck. There's always a deeper sense, like a deeper meaning to it. Of course there is. Watermelon! If this doesn't work, I have to do the strategy again that worked the first time when I got the watermelon. You know what that was? You know what the strategy was? What weekday is it? Yeah, Friday. And when I get the first watermelon, I sang Friday. Which is not something anyone wants to hear. So, game, you either get me the watermelon or you have to listen to Friday. Your choice. There can be only one Rolo simp. It's me or you. Hey. I'm the number one Rolo simp. There can't be two Rolo simps. I am already the Rolo simp. You have to find another thing to simp for. You know what? You can have the adult. You can have the tall Rolo to simp for. Like the weird Rolo that has been forced to drink the weird substance. Maybe we can also eventually... Maybe. Only if you apologize, of course. I'm not gonna give in. I'm not gonna give in with being the biggest Rolo simp, but we might be able to be all. Like, we all can be the biggest Rolo simps. We can all just be the biggest Rolo simp and have one big Rolo simping fan club. Though I don't know how that would work. Huh. Okay, this should be a... Come on, it was supposed to be a chain reaction. Okay, go like this. There's no way, even if we transform that one into a yellow one, they're not gonna touch. No. Now I sort of set the goal, right? I cannot end unless I get, unless I get a watermelon. Oh? We had better starting points for the honey melon before. And I'm trying to push it over to the left. Like the pineapple and it should at least touch. You better be the sim of the founder, baby! How can you say something like that? That guy was the worst. Oh, but you think the baby? No! That's a baby! I'm thinking of the Patrick baby meme right now. I can't replicate the music, but then this weird sort of say like baby, and then this close-up shot of Patrick just looking so mortified. But no, I'm not gonna simp for the founder baby ever. I just really wonder what would have happened if the founder wasn't in the building when they were in the office of the founder. maybe it would have all gone differently. But anyway, we should maybe stop talking about Pecan Pines. If there's someone here who wants to play it, let's not spoiler anybody. I just realized that. I love Fridays. They're the best. Well, not really. Saturdays are the best. Then comes Friday, and then... maybe Sunday. I'm not sure. I'm not a big Sunday fan. Not a big Sunday type of person. Cause to me, Sunday is always just a day off. Tomorrow... tomorrow is not weekend anymore. Oh, sad. Sad. Sad life. But hey, good news! I think the bug was fixed. I think the chat bug is fixed now. So my reboot, did something. Actually worked. Chat is working again. No! Don't do this to me! I wish it was more easy to get those two tats. This is getting trickier and trickier the longer this goes. I feel like I'm losing brain cells. Live. While doing this. But you know the good thing about this game is... you might get fed up about it for about a day or so. Days. But... it's so fun and so addictive. You end up being able to play it again. Like, at most like a week later. The dopamine rush alone from the sound. Sounds kind of like a water drop, doesn't it? Water drop sound. Congrats, you are a programmer now. I am? Really? Huh. I have to print out this comment and hang it like as a certificate somewhere. Thank you. Now I can refer to you, to your comment every time I go somewhere. And then from now on, just claiming I can program. Because I fixed the chat. No, but honestly, it's one of the best feelings if you have like a technical issue with some stuff on your computer and then somehow you find a solution. After lots of digging and lots of frustration, you find a solution and it works. And then you feel so smart because you just like, mostly it's just finding something that some random person on the internet said, and then you just try it out and you click random buttons that you don't even know the meaning of because they wrote that it worked. And then you're doing it, and then it also works for you. And you also do this weird control panels that look like they shouldn't be accessed by someone normal who isn't like a huge computer guru. And then it works, then it's fixed, and then you're like, wow, I can officially like I'm the best. I'm like the computer expert now. Even though you just copied what someone else did, but you're the computer expert now. That's the best feeling ever. Even though you're not really the computer expert. And it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. So I'm the computer expert now. Yeah. But to be fair, I didn't copy what someone else said on the internet for this problem. For the chat problem. I did think a bit myself too this time. I know, crazy. But it actually did happen this way. Are we gonna get it this route? Are we gonna get it? If we don't, then I'm gonna have to like find a plan B. I would have to improvise. Otherwise, I'm now going to be stuck here for the rest of time until I get a watermelon again. Like for the next 50 years. All I'm gonna do is play this game. And be angry at grapes. That's no way to live. Being angry at grapes forever. Grape banger. Grape banger. Grape banger. Grape banger. Grape banger. That looks like it sounds like a superpower. Grape banger. Grape banger man. Uses grape banger. Hey, that worked. That was the power of grape banger. That was grape banger, everybody. Now you're ready to work in customer support. No, I'm never ready. I refuse. I'm gonna say I'm unqualified for the job before even getting it. Customer support. I don't think that's good for anyone's mental health. I mean, maybe some people like it. I'm not judging anybody. But for me, it would not be the right thing to do. You sound so happy like me when I learned how to install Minecraft mods. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That was also such a mind-blowing moment. You cannot imagine how many tutorials I watched back then. And then I was like, oh my god, you can actually do that. You can actually do that if you like how to get into the Minecraft folder and stuff. And then how to install shaders. Though shaders aren't as difficult. Mods are more difficult. And then you're on these websites that you've never been before to download mods, and then you're like, how do I find the right version? What OS am I even using? What are these names? But that's also how you learn, like, some more basic computer stuff if you think about it. Like, learning by doing, I would say. But I was really happy when I learned how to install Minecraft mods. The only problem was back then, my PC couldn't handle it at all. It was so laggy. But it was fun though. It was fun though. I think learning to install Minecraft mods is one of the biggest milestones of everyone's gaming career. Or their journey to becoming a computer expert. Like me. But I'm only gonna stay the computer expert until something else technical problematic happens. Then I'm gonna have to look up solutions again. And then I'm gonna be like, then I'm gonna be like solving it again somehow. Then I'm gonna be the computer expert again. Like, it's not a permanent title you have. It's something that comes and goes. It maybe lasts for one day. Then it's gone again. You can only stay the computer expert long enough if you constantly have new technical issues. But if you're clear of those, then you're not the computer expert anymore. Then someone else is the computer expert, whoever solves another problem. Until you have a problem again. So maybe that's the good thing about getting a technical issue. You get another chance to be the computer expert. At least in your head. I think we're having a really deep philosophic talk here. I think I would have needed some assets for such scenes. Maybe someday I'm gonna walk in here with like scientist glasses on. Then I'm gonna hold a lecture about such things. So everyone can know how to be a computer expert for one day. One hour to install a Minecraft mod that adds fishes. Well, where the fish is cool at least. No, I don't even remember what my first mod was. I just installed... You know, I've been convinced that installing mods is some, like, top tier technical knowledge that no normal person ever could learn. Like, you need to have, like, a master's degree in like, IT or something. You have to be, like, a genius to know this. Or you have to be, like, someone who builds computers and stuff. So... But I liked Minecraft, right? I watched lots of videos and therefore knew a lot of mods. And then was like, when I finally got to install a mod, I was like, damn, okay, I want this mod, I want this mod, I want this mod. And then I had like a whole mod pad in the end. Like a whole mod pack. Yeah. But I think it actually worked. Which was kind of surprising because not every mod works with other mods. They could maybe counteract, you know, you have to try it out. But I think I was lucky enough. They all went well together. So I had a mod pad. Didn't even look like normal Minecraft anymore. There were so many plants and stuff. It was really cool. But... And new animals. New animals, new plants, such stuff. But to be fair, I think I needed multiple attempts. Probably hours too, if not days. It might have just been a few days, to be fair. But anyway, when I finished installing the mod, I was the computer expert for a day. That was my first moment when I became a computer expert. Crazy thing nowadays, Minecraft looks like it's modded in vanilla. Because of all of the new updates that I have not been following that much. Because I still like to play in 1.8. Because then I get to block with my sword. Which is still a good feature. I'm so salty that they didn't. That they just put this like away. I don't like to use the shield. I want to block with my sword. But yeah, the new Minecraft looks so modded itself. There's so many new features, so many new creatures, so many new biomes. I don't even... Like, they have new ores. I don't even know. I think Diamond is not even strongest anymore. Which just messes with my brain. How am I gonna learn these basic things again? I'm gonna have to relearn everything. Because everything I was ever told is turning out to be just lies in this new Minecraft world. Yeah, it becomes addictive until you get crashes, like you said. Or until your computer lags so much that you cannot really play the game anymore. That was pretty cool. Eventually, I got away from the huge mod pad and just like the huge mod pack. I don't know why I always say mod pad. From the mod pack, and just downloaded single huge mods. Like there are lots of mods that by itself totally change the game's dynamic. So, you have one of those. You don't need 100 mods to feel like you're playing modded. But like, if you only enjoy, like if you only put in one mod and that one mod is, for example, that the apple trees now actually look like apple trees, then it's gonna be a quality of life update, but it's not gonna feel like modded Minecraft. But that's part of the process, I guess. To learn what to put in and what not to add. And to... Ah, good. High intensity gaming is still there. There are probably mods for it for newer versions. Sure. True, I think so too. But the thing is, if you play multiplayer, you can only play on newer versions if you have like a modded server, which is not all that common. But that's actually a good idea for vanilla Minecraft. Thanks for the suggestion. I have just learned something. I have to try this out someday. There has to be a mod. There must be a mod. True, I dislike Shield too. Yeah. Let's hate on Shield together. No one needs a shield. I remember seeing the shield and be like, what? It's this. Take me back when cats were the new hot thing. Yeah. Still remember that too. Or like when the jungle was crazy new because it had like cocoa plants. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be the last round. I promise. The last one. The last one. I'm gonna lose my sanity. Okay, gotta drink something first. Okay, back. Okay. KK here, so this has to be the round where we get the watermelon. Dude, we are Ankh already. What's Ankh? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Those two cherries just touched. Or were you trying to say old? What are we already? You are right, there is a mod that allows you to join a world of other friends, like every other game, without paying for servers or the Hatsami stuff. I think it was called Multiplayer Plus or something. Oh, gee, that's cool. Didn't know something like this existed. Interesting. Four. Yeah. Still two left. Ah. But yeah. Huh? No! The triangle of deadly apples. The death apple triangle. And two peaches. Why is there so much of everything, but nothing is next to each other? We don't even have a honey melon. Okay. Okay, I think that's my cue. That's my cue. I think that's my cue. It is not gonna get any better from here on out. And honestly, I'm getting pretty tired. This game is exhausting. As I said, it's some high-intensity gaming, so don't underestimate this game. This was now some intense hours here. So, thank you all for joining. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, write a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, see you everybody next time. I'm gonna post my stream schedule on X. Yeah. See you next time, everybody. Good night.